Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Fort Meade Cup. Here we are. Is this the semifinals for the lower bracket? You were joined today by Senior Airman Cornmuller and Staff Sergeant Porter, although Porter is not here right now. So starting off, we got already six bands across the board. We got on the side of the 67th Hawks, we got Aatrox, Kane, Twitch, and over on Secret Agents, we have Hui, Kog'Maw, and Seraphine. Interesting bands so far. They want to ban out Jabberwocky and Lemon Ross's Kane and Aatrox, and they want to start with a little bot pick and a bot ban. Um, it's pretty interesting, honestly. Okay, so we got bot picks from both sides. I think if we're looking about strongest picks here, I think Ash is a very strong pick, but it's going to lack in the range department versus Jin. What really makes Jin lanes is the support. It's not so much some ADC carries ADCs can solo carry, but Jin is really reliant on that support later, and then later in the game he's like, I can just solo. All right. Malzahar pick responding with a Malzahar pick blind from me, Malz and Pals into the Morgana. And some might call this the Fort Meade Cup, right? But on my side, I'd like to call this the Corn Show. It's corn time. Here we are with corn. We don't need any other casters tonight. We just need corn. Thanks. Okay. Um Interesting. Okay. So after doing some scouting, and the only reason I'm truly here, besides helping out the production, is to scout both the teams that I could be facing in the ground finals. So I did a little scouting here on Captain Rogers, otherwise known as Captain Rogers, um, and he does seem to be a. No, he promoted. He promoted. He's Captain Rogers now. Says it on the roster. Says on the roster. Um, what was I doing? Okay, yes. And I did some scouting, and he happens to be a Twisted Fate main. I won't say one trick just yet because he has a lot of other picks up his sleeves. Um, ooh, Renata, Renata. That's a really good pick, and I know it has hands on the fact of Downtown Brown. Um, for those of you who might be longtime watchers and not, Renata was picked into us in the upper bracket game versus the 29 IS into FA, and he absolutely popped off in every single game with Renata. Um, so it's a very, from me, my experience, it's a very scary pick to see into Xin Zhao from Jabberwocky. Cool. And now we see the entire comp.
Whoa, yummy.
Do it. Lock it in. This is the top. Yumi top is what's needed with this comp. Yumi, honestly, I was thinking about it. It's the pick here. You
Oh,
got a Gnar, somebody who can. Oh, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this is an unexpected pick from Lemon Raws here. Pretty interesting. Now, some of you might not know this, but I am an Akali Mastery 7 player. And I used to be an Akali top player.
Wow.
And
Calling,
let's
calling
just
yourself out
say,
for being more cringe.
let's just say, Akali top has its uses. But I'm actually really surprised by the Akali pick. Porter, is that oatmeal that you're eating?
Cereal.
Or is it cereal? Oh, is it Honey Nut Cheerios?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. Now, what's your favorite cereal, Porter?
Frosted Flakes.
Hmm. What are your thoughts on Fruit Loops?
If I'm gonna eat something with sugar, I don't want it to pretend to be healthy for me.
What did you say? Frosted Flakes is what that does? I mean, I don't think Fruit Loops makes any
I don't think
statements
fruit.
of being healthy.
I think just the fact that they have the fruit in the name. Frosted
Uh,
Flakes is just like I know this shit's sugar.
I'm a Fruit Loops Honey Nut Cheerios kind of guy. And little known, lesser known cereal brand called Josh's Jacks, um, from the QB for the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen.
I do think it's interesting that out of all the variety of top laners that Lemongrass has as an arsenal, he pulls out a non-top laner.
Yeah, that's a very big surprise for me, especially because like they don't really have a tank. What's okay and might like patch this is Renata, because Renata's ultimate can really just change the dynamic of an entire fight. But I'm kind of worried here because they do have peel for sure, but they unless Zinzao gets super like bruiser like sustainy, they're gonna need to be like short trade, short fights, kill them quick, and like it's like a pick comp, I'd guess. You know, but I don't know how I feel about it. But over on the side of the 867th, which we haven't really talked about just so far yet, they have some really strong picks. Morgana, there's a reason that Morgana has been like is like the highest banned support of all time. There is a reason. Though her win rate might fucking freaking go down and whatnot, it's like Morgana's busted. So this is gonna be it's very strong, and I think it really fits for Ash and an anti pick comp because it has a lot of like right there. It has peel.
I feel like a lot of this game is going to hinge on the 867's ability to get Ash off the ground. Manava is shown to be a really reliable AD carry with a lead, but a very unreliable, almost a sneaky in lane of sorts when inside the laning phase still. So, as long as Mr. Kulin can help him keep his head on straight, they definitely have the potential to just make it out of this laning phase, get into the mid game, and start getting some fights under their belt with the Rammus and the Gnar engages. Um, However, we do have Mouse and Pals on his Malzahar main, as well as uh, Lemon Raz on his Akali that he does play. He did used to main the Akali in the mid lane quite a bit. So yeah, we will I think ultimately it'll come out and probably be a lot like last night, where it is decided by either the free agents top lane or the rest of the enemy team.
Um, Additionally, how do you feel about the jungle matchups here and the jungle picks versus each other? I think I don't know if Rammus is gonna have the value that you pick Rammus for here. Xin Zhao is a big auto attacker, yes, but he's like their only one.
Yeah, Jin's not, or you're not gonna really get value out of the Rammus against a Jin. There's not really any heavy auto attack ability from the Renata, Malzahar, or the Kali. The best thing that you can have is locking down the Akali with the taunt anyway, just to avoid or keep her from executing people. But the best thing about tonight is that we're not fighting. So we're going to load into this game and see how it plays out. So we'll be back with you shortly as we get set up. And yeah.
See you after the break, guys.
All right, here we go. Getting into game one of the night. 867th Hawks versus the FA Secret Agents. On the side of the blue team, we have A1C Billingsley as City in Black in the top lane, Staff Sergeant Jagielski as the real Direthorn in the jungle, Lieutenant Rogers as Captain Rogers in the mid lane, Staff Sergeant Navarro as Manava on AD carry, and Master Sergeant Gregory as Coolan on support.
And then over here on the red side, we have Staff Sergeant Hess as the top laner, playing as Lemon Rose. Wait, how's it go? Was it Staff Sergeant Alvi as Jabberwocky, playing the jungle? We have Staff Sergeant McBride as me, Mals, and Pals in the mid laner. And we have Senior Minsoltz as Frozen Bullet as the ADC, and we have Staff Sergeant Brown, otherwise known as I Down Down, as the support. So starting off, looks like we had a attempted invade from the blue side, but there was nothing there for
The
them to.
Rammus invade goes hard.
What did he start? Q? Like, he
He
just
did. He
started
did start
W.
W. So
With the Morgana bind, I guess I understand it.
yeah, it looks like the junglers are going to start in opposite quadrants of the map this game, both starting on their red buffs. So they will be clearing in opposite directions, and we'll have to see if that influences the early ganks at all from either of these junglers. Xin Zhao being one of the other aggressive junglers that Jabberwocky tends to use.
And you know what? Jabberwocky has a huge amount of farm in almost every single Xin Zhao game I see. So he farms well and plays well on this champion. However, I'm interested in both of those clears because that means by the time Jabberwocky's first backs for the second clear, Dragon will be up. So I'm hoping that he makes an early Dragon play, and I think the Rammus might look to trade for Grubs, which is interesting because in my eyes, I think Dragon is the way stronger buff here for the first. Like I can work around Grubs. It's like if somebody gets Hull Breaker, it becomes negligent anyways, right? So I think Dragon's more valuable here.
Most definitely. I also think when you're the red team, you just have easier access to the dragon since the pit opens towards your side of the map. You can usually pull it out into the river, so there's not an easier chance for someone to just go over the wall and steal. And it just gives you a lot of ability to really control the river and get the control over that neutral objective. So definitely my preference, even though my team pick blue side all the time.
When I'm looking at that bot lane, how do they kill each other? It's gonna be off of a Morgana route, but the instant peel shielding from Renata just makes it so hard. Both sides. I think the DPS department, Ashe might win out early on, but I'm interested to see how this.
Bit of a gang skis in the bot lane. Got Jabberwocky over here going to flash in, get the dash onto Manava, but will have the exhaust pop down, getting him to below half health. Did force out both of his summoners and the exhaust to keep him alive there. So overall, very good gank. 1 flash for 3 summoner spells.
Need to take this Krugs. Oh, he wants to go in for a regank. I mean, that's good because Ashe did flash. It's warded. It's being pinged out right now, and we have a flash coming out from Renata.
Yeah, flash coming out from downtown right there, going to get them pulled in, but will go down just before getting to stay alive, and Frozen Bullet secures the kill onto Manava, so that will be first blood for the Hawks on Kulin.
It was just mistimed off of Jin's reload there. As we see, I don't think Jabberwocky had that big of a impact there, and he's missing he's missing some buffs right now coming up to make him stronger before the dragon play. Honestly, I would have just taken the free play, right? And as we see, Rammus is on Grubs at start. Granted, it's a little off tempo, but he's taking the Grubs while we have Jabberwocky is not farming or anything. One thing, it's pretty interesting that I see both of those picks top lane because it's a ranged top versus versus an assassin mid laner typically top. So it's very hard for each of them to kill each other. But I think what Gnar needs to do is really abuse his range off of Akali's W in order to secure a better lane state.
Yeah, Real Direthorn actually getting caught out there in the river, flashing away after seeing me Mals and Pals come in, not realizing that he was level 6 probably, or he was level 5 instead of level 6 probably. And so didn't have his flash available, does get invaded, get his little wolf stolen away from him, and now Jabberwocky is leading on to the top lane to look for a gank opportunity. City in Black nowhere close on his rage bar. Not going to be able to transform, is trying to get out of here, does not flash, and that will be perfect execution coming out to finish him off. Just something about Lemonraz and not respecting anyone on the enemy team and not having to pick a flash.
Yeah, we see Xin Zhao there. So I'm quite interested that he that we invade there. Was he able to sneak that like surprise and secure that wolves? I wasn't quite.
Yeah, he did invade onto the Rammus
Was he able to
after
secure
getting
it?
a flash. Yeah, he smited away the big wolf. Now we're just gonna switch on to the dragon for the side of the Hawks. There's no other pressure coming out from the secret agents right now, so this should be their objective to take, as Kulin also takes out a pink ward for his team. And so yeah, starting the objectives on strong. We got all grubs taken and the dragon for the side of the Hawks. Meanwhile, we've only really had effective lane ganks on the side of Jabberwocky.
Granted one, but I don't know how I feel about this early game. I'm not gonna play too one-sided here, but I think, oh yes, we see blue side does have a gold lead from all of this. The double objective take early is very crucial here. It really sets them up for a longer playstyle. But it's really good that we get a solo kill onto Akali. It makes her a little bit stronger, gives her the items that she needs to do damage, but as we see, Nara's just taking it and then pushing that lane and crashing it into Akali. He does not care about any.
Oh, Crystal Arrow comes out as well. The Dark Binding and the Destiny to teleport Captain Rogers down here. He is going on his downtown. Downtown going to get extremely low and will go down. Will not be able to fight or survive. So now we're going to switch on to Jabberwocky, flashing in with the Soul Shackles, trying to keep Manava alive. Manava does have the Ghost Curtain Call coming out. Now we're going to have to block the shots. We do have Real Direthorn right here to block out the fourth shot, and that will be a 2-for-1 overall in the bot lane.
Dang. Oh!
In the top lane, perfect execution and Ignite coming out. We do have Mega Gnar coming. He does have the Gnar available, does not get the stun into the wall, but did some damage. Huge turnaround from City in Black.
He's gonna push that wave in. Yes.
If it wasn't obvious, I was not aware that Gnar had enough damage to kill right there, so.
Did you see the fleet footwork proc for the extra health? That was great. There's a great rune choice right there, and oh my goodness, is
Ooh, Jabberwocky coming in off the Nether Grasp, but Real Direthorn is here to turn this around, going to get the taunt onto Jabberwocky and a bit of damage as well, but now turning around to walk away. Did save his teammate, but not able to get a return kill there. What I did notice is that first buy of a Negatron cloak for Real City in Black right there came in huge. With him barely living in that fight, very, very smart first buy after giving away that initial kill to Lemonraz on the Akali.
Is this just a Is this just a what was I gonna say? What's the item that gives you attack speed in MR? Oh, Wit's End. This is just a Wit's End angle from Gnar.
Surely. Ooh, Enchanted Crystal Arrow and the Dark Binding both connect, getting Frozen Bullet extremely low, and that will be a kill going over to Manava. Huge setup.
On the side, Julian really threaded the needle with that Q as as Frozen Bullet tried to get behind the minion to avoid that. But I really wasn't thinking about this combo that much to know, like, oh my gosh, stun into root into just stand there still for 6 seconds. Whew, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough if Renata keeps deciding to roam for objectives, because we're not playing safe here. That kind of pick comp bot lane is going to be really rough to play against as an ADC. As an immobile ADC, granted he has a lot of attack speed, but whew.
Yeah, taking a quick look at the gold leads right now, we do have a 2,000 gold lead for the side of the Hawks. They're slightly kill favored, they're slightly objective favored with the dragon, but they are tied up with the Rift Grubs. And overall, there have been 2 plates taken by the Hawks and only 1 taken by the secret agents in the mid lane.
So I was looking at it. Is Twisted Fate not kind of like really good into Malzahar? I was watching him kill Malzahar's little grubbies and just getting infinite gold.
Yeah,
It's like
it
that
it is something. It's also really good, or Malzahar's really bad into like Aurelion Soul because you give him more Stardust stack faster. So it.
Yeah.
You know, Malzahar is the champion he is. Oh, Jabberwocky actually flashing over the wall right here, going to get rooted by that Dark Binding, and now the Soaring Slam does come in. Meanwhile, the Nethergrass searching on to Rammus right there. Real Dire Thorn will go down. Jabberwocky going down to Kulin in the back line, but now Downtown going to follow the rest of his fellow teammate. Frozen Bullet also being chased down by Manava right here, and Mouse and Palace has nothing left to live for, but will take Captain Rogers out on his way.
I can't pinpoint. This is a red side dragon take, so that's great, but I can't, like, the gold stays relatively the same, right? I think that was actually like 500, 600 more gold beneficial for blue side there.
Yeah, a bit more of a swing for the Hawks, so they do get a little bit more of a gold lead right there. They don't get the objective, sadly, but overall net positive for the Hawks on that team fight.
And really good performance from Manava and Captain Rogers there. They did a lot there for as far as damage goes. Especially Manava on Ashe, just permanently DPSing while not being focused. I think the red side has to really pay attention to that shutdown that Ashe now has and really focus her.
What I was going to say earlier was the Twisted Fate actually a pretty good pick into the secret agents anyway, even though I believe Akali was picked last, because the Destiny does reveal Akali through Shroud. So in team fights, if that Destiny is getting saved and not having to be used until a fight is started, then we'll be able to isolate and lock down Lemonraz despite him going stealth. Oh, Crescent. The Crescent Guard coming out to protect Jabberwocky right there. He will throw the W in, but not going to dash in quite yet. Now switching on to Captain Rogers as Lemonraz goes in, but gets immediately locked up and deleted. Soaring Slam coming out, trying to keep Captain Rogers alive from Jabberwocky, but now Jabberwocky is on the back foot, going to have to run away. He has no flash available, so he's going to get focused down next. Gold card from the pick a card, and that will be a 2-for-0 overall for the Hawks.
Coming out strong in almost every play right now. The Hawks are really showing up for the first game here. TP coming out from Lemon Ross, or is Lemon Ross in the back line there on Ashe?
Oh my gosh, get absolutely demolished. That is called a support gap.
Really strong bot lane performance. If I was, scouting this team to hopefully face them at one point, I would be scared of this bot lane. But I'm not, so yeah. Not scouting, but
Definitely not. No insider information. He doesn't have a notepad saying these are the exact places that they set pink wards religiously.
Morgana ban. That's written down right now. There's a reason. I'll say that there's a reason Morgana has such a high ban rate. The CC that you can just put out with her is insane. It's like because off root you instantly ult and then you can Q again and root them. It's like it's gross. They have a little bit tenacity, it goes away, but like still it's like 0.5. It's gross. I hate facing against it. I do like how squishy Morgana is, so I can just kill it as any top laner, but like, you can make or break some team fights.
And this will just be a little bit of a duo take, getting that extra bit of safety from Real Direthorn just hovering in the mid lane. So that will be the third tower going over for the Hawks. All the outer towers opened up. Oh, Downtown just getting caught out with the Dark Binding and the Soul Shackles. Flash will come out from Kulin to keep himself alive and make sure he gets stunned up. Frozen Bullet just trying to get out and stay into a safe spot, but City and Black flashing in there saying, no, get over here, using that Gnar to get him against the wall. And now Mouse and Pal is going to have to retreat along with Jabberwocky. They're getting him extremely low, but I don't know if they're able to finish him off. Nethergrass coming out with City and Black under the tower will be a kill. Perfect Execution 2 does come out, does miss the damage onto Captain Rogers, and Direthorn just going to run away for his life. Drops the Ignite from Lemonraz. Will he be able to get out with that move speed? And it does seem so. But, okay, cool. Thought Lemonraz was just going to chase there. Manava providing support to his team, one dragon at a time.
If I'm the secret agent team here, in those fights, I'm thinking we gotta play these fights just a little bit slower, and we got to take better paths to get vision here. It's very fightable for the secret agents, as we see. We can punish from the side of the secret agents. We can punish these like overextensions.
Huge flash gold card and the Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to get Frozen Bullet caught out right there, and they're going to switch on to Jabberwocky as well. They will take him down. 1 minute until the Baron spawns, so we're going to drop the Rift Herald here and get some damage onto this tower. Renata on Downtown right here, just trying to do whatever he can to keep this tower alive for his team. But Manava going to get into the Herald, try to charge it, and completely fail. Nethergrass coming down, and Lemonraz going to get him extremely low, but not finish him. Perfect execution coming out after all the CC finished, and he will go down to the Hawks.
Insane that Ashe lived from that.
We had a little bit of trolling from both sides there, but panned out.
Yeah, if you were gonna tell me this would be a 9k gold lead at 19 minutes, I doubt it. I don't, I'm not too keen on any of my performances, but I don't think we were ever able to bust out this much of a gold lead this early in any of our team games. Maybe one or two, but this is just an amazing performance from the 867th. It's like they're up only 8 kills, but they have such an immense gold lead, so they're very efficient with their playstyle right now.
Well, actually, Corn, I wouldn't tell you it was a 9k gold lead. It's actually an 8.7k gold lead, so. Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming out. They will step aside to make that a field goal, and it is good.
Wide right.
Oh, Captain Rogers coming out here into the bot lane, trying to get some damage onto Lemonraz right there. Will drop a gold card as well as some wild cards. And now Real Direthorn chasing onto Frozen Bullet, looking for an opportunity, does not drop the taunt. And now Jabberwocky and Downtown are here to help him stay alive. Soaring Slam coming out, but the cleanse trying to keep him alive. He will not be able to live there. And now they're switching on to Downtown, going to finish him off. Crescent Guard coming to try to keep Jabberwocky alive as Morgana Kulin was over there with the Soul Shackles onto Lemonraz, keeping him busy. But now City in Black is over here looking for an opportunity to lock up the rest of the team. Many Mausenpaus having to flash away to stay alive, and that will be 3 for 1 overall in favor of the Hawks.
Well, actually, it's now a 9k gold lead again, so that's crazy. Oh, we're up to a 10k, my bad, my bad. Almost 10k gold lead.
Indubitably.
And you know what? Shutdowns are not broken. What the heck? We only have 2 shutdowns on the side of the 867. One 500 and one 700. What is that? We need more shutdowns.
I mean, who else is like worthy of a shutdown besides those two?
A 10 stack TF. Almost like basically 3 item TF with 12 assists and insane farm, I'd say. If I am the 29th IS mid laner, I would be taking some notes on this guy right here in case we were to see him.
You know, Brax has too big of an ego to take notes. You also know Brax doesn't know how to write.
Or read for that matter.
We are going to claim an objective bounty by taking down the mid tower. The first tower getting taken by the side of the secret agents over here. And they are pinging onto the Baron, but I don't think they will try to take this with the Hawkshot scouting them out. So it looks like they're going to just run. Enchanted Crystal Arrow goes wide. But it's not going to stop the Hawks from running into here. Real Direthorn coming in with the Powerball and now looking for another opportunity to see if he can get an engage. But sounds like we are just going to let the secret agents take a recall and send our Twisted Fate to the bot lane with teleport.
Now, I'm no TF player, but wouldn't it have been better to press R, press his ultimate, and then teleport bot lane, rather than sacrifice the TP? Doesn't matter they're ahead, but like...
I mean, the sooner your summoner spells are on cooldown, the sooner they can come back off cooldown, so...
yeah, fair enough.
I think the ability to reveal Lemonraz and fight is more valuable than having a teleport off cooldown. So as long as you aren't pushing opposite sides of the map, literally top and bot lane, I think it's fine. Bit of a tempo play. You should know about those.
A little bit.
Captain Rogers coming in here, stunning up. Lemonraz does get the blue card for the second round. Perfect execution 1 and 2 does come out, but not going to be enough. Captain Rogers will secure that kill with the rest of his team. But Manava in the mid lane did get caught out in the meantime. And yeah.
This is a slight misplay from the 867. We took our tempo for being able to take Baron and then went bot side for a pick here. And we lost our ADC, which is our main damage and a big source of gold for the enemy team.
Yeah, Nethergrass coming down to lock out Direthorn and City in Black with the hostile takeover. Not going to be able to do much more, but Downtown did go down to the team. Jabberwocky going to have just enough move speed to get away from that Dark Bind. And now he is going to be sad as he watches his red buff get taken. Actually, they're team buffs now, so your red buff, our red buff. Ooh, Coolin. Catching them out. Does use the Gnar, but misses. Not quite in range to pull him in there.
Where's the ultimate from TF? Oh, it's off cool. It's on cooldown. That's greatly.
I think the Hawks need to push their lead. They are exceedingly strong.
We need a
They
Baron
can
take
look
and
for
not a
any
reset
fight.
here.
They can just siege towers or force Baron.
Force Baron, Death Bullet. They are so strong here. 14 stacks coming out, and a long rod, or needlessly large rod coming in a buy from TF here.
Is that your
And only
needlessly large rod,
150
or are you
gold
just happy to see
shutdown.
me?
Oh my. Only 150 gold shutdown. This game is balanced.
He only has 2 kills.
Yeah.
Who cares that he's 50 farm up?
Or probably has like a huge amount of damage from their team.
Captain Rogers with the tempo teleport to the top lane, going to get even more pressure across the map. Just pushing in these lanes, saying, hey, if my team's not going to siege towers, I will. All of the secret agents are in the bot lane, but the Hawks do need to be careful here. They're getting ready for the dragon. Going to catch out Lemon Raz right there. Does drop the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. There is Destiny available to pop, but he is now out of the Shroud. Looking for an opportunity. Perfect execution does come out. Hourglass for Hourglass. Coolin going to go down to the team, but Captain Rogers is just still pushing, so Direthorn's in the middle of 5 will go down as well. That will probably be the dragon. 3 for 0 across the board, but trading for an inhib. And Captain Rogers is still pushing. There are recalls coming out. They cancel Lemon Raz, but Mouse and Pal is still having an opportunity to get back to the base. Now Destiny coming out, teleporting him in. City in Black looking for an opportunity to finish off. Lemon Raz not going to be able to get it. That will be objective bounty coming over for the secret agents. It's 2 dragons to 3, and we're looking for an opportunity, but we are not going to be able to go in there. It is now a 2v4.
We're taking damage, and look at that. We ignored FI team ignored the super minions or the minion push. Look at the HP on that top lane. Top side Nexus turret is low.
Yeah, definitely should be at a point where we have the minion pressure to set up this Baron for the Hawks. Hopefully just clearing out this vision and then going to the Hall Monitor Baron and getting him going. Coolin laying down some wards. Has to be careful not to get caught out as Captain Rogers pushing in the mid lane for some tempo.
It
We
is
do have
still
teleport available from City in Black in the bot lane.
It is still, you know, we see this gold lead, but it is still losable on the side of the 867 if they were to get complacent. Now that was an excellent play from Captain Rogers, really all around, securing that inhibitor and maintaining that pressure top lane. But that was a lot of shutdowns and kills for the secret agents there. I mean, if I'm behind, in my opinion, I would take that trade. I would take that trade for all of that gold. And oh, we see a Baron take coming out. No vision side of FA secret agents here. They know now.
Yeah, Curtain Call comes out. Enchanted Crystal Arrow going to stun up Jabberwocky. Now Coolin going to get exceedingly low. Does get the steal from Jabberwocky. That will be the Baron going over. And Coolin will go down to Frozen Bullet from the back lines. Manava will get the trade kill on the Jabberwocky, but now that is a Baron for the secret agents. Looking for an engage right here. Destiny coming out. Perfect execution, having to dash in, but not getting to use the other. Oh! Huge play! Another guy's coming out, but it won't be enough. Manava getting a little bit low, but Lemon Raz just trying to defend the base for his team.
You know, it's a big ultimate, lots of stuns, lots of CC, but they were only able to secure 1 kill there. And it was Renata.
Yeah.
Excellent steal from Jabberwocky. Honestly, slight misplay. These guys are ahead on the side of the 867. These guys are ahead. They need to not 50-50 that. I mean, granted there was no vision, but we see there is a blue trinket on Secret Agents. Like, there needs to be some cognizant there. I guess I'm not certain. But that is an excellent steal, nonetheless. And more gold going. That lead is closing down to a only 4.4k gold lead on the side of A67. Despite being 7 turrets up, or sorry, 5 turrets up and a dragon up, really. The Baron take is 1500 gold for each side, so there's that.
For how many kills are in this game? There's a whole lot of nothing going on right now. The 10k gold lead has been brought down to a 5k gold lead. It seems like we may just be waiting for the soul to spawn and see if the Hawks can secure that and try to use it to push on to the win unless they can get some sort of pick.
I say make a pick here from the 867, make a pick, and then go top.
Check Crystal Arrow coming out, Destiny teleporting himself in, Lemonraz trying to teleport into the middle of the lane, going on to Manava, looking for an opportunity to get a kill, but that will be Kulin taking out Jin, and Manava going to finish off Lemonraz right there. Jabberwocky trying to finish off Kulin, but not able to. Now it's downtown with no HP left, running away as well as Mouse and Pals. Mouse and Pals does have the Nether Grasp available, not going to use it. There is an open inhib in the top lane in a large wave. It looks like the Hawks are just going to move into the base, go on to the top tower while Rammus solo takes the mid, the top inhib. Alright, we are going to take out the mid tower, it looks like, and go on to the mid inhib as well. Hopefully use these minions to end the game. But nope, we want Dragon.
Now, it's still endable. We could see a play, like a greedy play on FA Secret Agents going for this dragon, or they could just reset and then end. I'm not sure what the plan is. We're securing the soul, that's great, but I think they add an end angle, or at least a turret take angle there.
I love that we're still farming.
Hey man, he's gotta get level 16 for this next fight. So yeah, I mean, do we know the scalings on the? Let's see here. Level 16 gives him 3% more slow with 100, almost 100 more damage. So I understand why.
Captain Rogers has 17,000 gold, with the next closest being Manab at 14,000. Oh, looking for an angle right here on me, Mouse and Pals. They will miss the Check Crystal Arrow Curtain Call coming out, trying to peel the enemy team away as they're pushing on to the last inhibitor tower that is available.
867th just wants to go for an just complete victory. Every objective, everything. They want it off the map and on their side.
Jabberwocky looking for an angle to try to engage right here. Starting to feel a little bit useless onto the Xin Zhao, not able to really team fight as effectively as some of these other champions can. Going to look like we finish off the tower right here. Manava finishing that off with Captain Rogers. Jabberwocky having to flash away, but Lemonraz looking for an angle to go in. No, R2 against the wall. Frozen Bullet will get deleted. Nethergrass onto City in Black, going to get him exceedingly low. Perfect execution comes out, but City and Black will get to live, and Lemon Raz will go down. Flash coming out to finish off Me, Mouse, and Pals, and that will be the fight. That will be the game. Game 1 going over to the Hawks. Looks like they will just finish off one more kill as they finish off the base. GG to the Hawks.
Game 1 has gone to the Hawks. Let's see how secret agents will respond here. And you know what? I was watching. Only 200 up, only up to a 500 gold shutdown there at the end for Twisted Fate. That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. The most gold in the game, and only that much of a shutdown. I might have to add Twisted Fate to the rosters. As a Twitch chatter said, they don't just want to end, they want to demoralize. That, and honestly, I sort of agree, because that game could have been ended a lot quicker. We opted for every single objective in the game, which is, you know what? I'm here for it. Do we want to discuss this game more, or shall we move on to the? Yeah.
I think we're just gonna go ahead and get into the next lobby and get rolling into game 2. All right, once our production caster just moves down to the spectator, maybe we can get moving.
Yeah, who's that guy? Look excited. I'm excited. Sorry, I had to do some typing. Some chatters wanted to chat me up in the league client, but I'm here. So, we have not started the draft phase just yet on draft roll. I'm super interested to see how secret agents respond here and what their picks will be. If I'm thinking my noggin here. I'm hoping for Bruiser top. I'm hoping for perhaps. I'm not. You know what? I am not gonna opine on what the mid and bot picks should do. I don't know. I think I don't want to call any. Actually, I don't want to call any picks just too late, because I don't want to affect any bans.
Captain Rogers is a second lieutenant, IRL. Confirmation for the second time. Yeah, I think too bad he didn't like post that message already.
It was just going off the rosters there. If anything deserves a double field promotion, I think that Twisted Fate performance deserves it. You are not getting Twisted Fate if you face us.
You can't ban out everything, Corn.
um, Diana counters Twisted Fate. Smile as a Twitch chatter just said.
I got so ripped off. I only had 6 gushers in this pack.
We are joined by Logan Silvers. Hello,
What's up,
Logan Silvers.
guys? It's your boy, Logan Silvers, also known as Statsword Washington. What's up, guys? How's it going?
We're just chilling, otherwise known as Jay Chilling. Um, the 867th Hawks were able to secure a Game 1 victory against the Secret Agents.
Excellent, excellent. And I would join camera, but I'm still cooling down from
Nikki.
my AC not working, so that was kind of wild.
Nikki.
But here I am. I'm not naked. I'm just sweating. I don't want anyone to see me sweating. I'm too beautiful
Yeah,
for
I
that.
know. It has been hot these recent couple days, so little known fact, see me on the road, I'm a bicyclist. Don't run me over, but biking has become very hard to get to and from work. Uh it's super hot out and it's getting humid. Like and it's a week difference between me having to wear my fleece like in the mornings to like me almost having, I want to take off take off my shirt. It's getting so hot.
You know what? That was me. When I came home, I walked in and my thermostat said 82, and I was like, impossible. Uh, I called my maintenance guys, and they were like, hey, actually, we're coming out later to turn on the AC, and I was like, gee, thanks. That's fantastic. That's great. How does that help me today?
I didn't even have
But
AC.
I know, right? What even is AC, but something not to have on? But here we are, looking at the band so far. Nothing too crazy, pretty normal standard bands here, especially compared to the last game's bands. But it seems they opted to ban out TF this time around.
The instant TF ban is crazy here.
Could it be because TF was strong?
Maybe a little strong.
Yeah, I got to check in a little bit. I love to see my Hawks doing great. Hawk, yeah. And I'm super excited for this next game. A little insight going in. Dire Thorn was like, I want to play the rematch. I want to do the rematch against them, right? And I was like, all right, cool, gang, gang. On top of the fact that it was getting spicy in my house. So I was like, I can't, it's too hot for me to sweat in League, but it cooled down just enough for me to join you guys here in the
Yeah,
booth.
Dire Thorn came out strong with that Rammus performance. That was a sight to see.
Yeah, we
And
talked
here,
about,
go ahead.
well, go ahead. No,
I
you
was
go
just
ahead
gonna
first.
say, I think Rammus. I thought Rammus was a weak pick here, but it made up for it with the picks he was able to achieve.
Yeah, Rammus is a pretty solid pick in general, especially. Oh, sorry, I'm stepped away from my mic a little bit. Rammus is a solid pick in general, especially into 80. Oh, and he's pulling it out again. He's pulling it out again. It's a solid jungle. As far as all the tanks in the jungle goes, I think Rammus is the best one because he hurts you for hurting him. And we see the secret agents pulling out Zach, which I was surprised not to see in the last game.
I have
But yeah.
acquired crab rangoons for all of
Oh,
those interested in what I'm eating.
We
Crab
won't.
rangoon.
we do like crab ragoon. We do enjoy crab ragoon.
That's fine. Oh, Sarah. I didn't notice this, but Seraphine pick. Now, on the mid lane account, I've been playing some Seraphine games, and let me just say that champion is busted. It's so crazy. Cooldowns are so low. Healing, shielding, rooting. percent health damage. It's got everything.
Which account's the
I
mid
mean,
lane
It's a very
account? Number
strong champion.
13, 17?
what's the what?
Which
Say it
one's the
again.
mid lane account? Number 13, 17?
No, it is number 3 Creed fan.
Number
Ah.
Number
3
1
Creed
Creed
fan.
fan's the top lane account. Number 2 Creed fan's the jungle account. Yeah.
I see. We like that. We enjoy that. So we know which Creed fan is going in.
Last ban for the secret agents will be Ari. It looks like there was a banning error. And
Not the first time. Sure as heck won't be the last. That's not even right, and it's still spaghetti code somehow.
It's
But we have the
it's
Zyricon combo. All right, they're going for a tried and true classic. Don't keep the lovers separated. And let's see. The 867 is going to pick Ziggs. I am surprised. Actually, no, I'm not surprised. I just remembered. And I just remembered Captain Rogers is playing mid right now. He's first of all, shout out to Captain Rogers. When we've needed him for support, he came in pretty strong, and I thought it was going to be some tough shoes to fill, but he did a pretty solid job filling in for Killian. And now, as a strong contender, not strong contender, but a strong opponent in the mid lane for this playoff season, which with the last game being the first one, fantastic, powerful entry. And I'm curious to see what this next game turns into. And it looks like the secret agents are going for a safer engage here, but an AP heavy team.
I'm a little surprised.
However, I am kind of surprised because with the changes that they've made to items in the game, Rammus is no longer at a disadvantage against an AP heavy team. Well, as much of a disadvantage.
Yeah, just use your MR Thornmail.
Except for Thornmail. Well, Thornmail is just good for the Zac, honestly, in the Rakan and Zaya situation. I think it's gonna be perfect regardless, right? But no, the MR Sunfire changed so much. Because Rammus wants to be fighting, like kind of wants you to be around him a little bit longer, hitting him, getting that damage off onto you, and then using those items to stack like fire damage. I mean, a burn on you with the new item that heals you over time as you're in a fight. Although I believe that is an armor item, so that will put him at a slight disadvantage. But I think he'll be pretty fine into this. But not to be biased, while I do like the bot lane Rammus combo that the Hawks have, I gotta say overall the Secret Agents do have a better comp as far as like team fight and lockdown. Like they have the Rakan to wrap everybody together, Diana to pull them in close, Malphite to knock them out when that pull in happens, and then Zac to kind of just displace any attempt to escape.
Don't worry, we never have a bias in the Fort Meade Cup chat. Completely
I'm
unbiased.
biased. I'm 100% biased, but I truly don't know how this game goes. Here we have a very like player-centric team comp here on the Secret Agents. We have the top laner opting for a tank role, a more supporting role, and we're putting a lot of pressure on the Diana Zaya as far as peeling goes for damage. Whereas over here, I would say the 867th has sort of a low damage comp. We have, excuse me, we have Gnar, who honestly, there's like great team fighter, great for comp games, but his damage all throughout the games, unless he gets stupid ahead, is pretty low, and especially in the team fights where he needs to have his Mega Gnar to have effect. And we have Ziggs, who is you have to like if somebody's really fast, somebody has a dash, somebody can just dodge those abilities. I'd say the 867th has sort of a low damage comp unless Ash were to skyrocket here. Whereas with Diana and Zaya, it's very high damage, but they're putting so much pressure for that damage onto only those two champions. Because unless that this is an AP Malphite and we're gonna see some of the nastiest one shots on the enemy bot side, ah, I don't know how I feel. I really, I think, I think the 867's team comp is slightly stronger here. If I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm biased. My bias. I know who I want to win, but I won't say. But I'm gonna say that the 867's comp is slightly better.
He knows who he wants to win, and it's going to be the easier team to beat.
I don't know about the easier team to beat.
I I would love to face both of these teams. I would absolutely love to face both of these teams
It
because
has been an uphill battle for the for the Hawks a little bit. Like we did good, we did great. We got knocked into the bottom, but we're like, you know what? We're gonna get back up there. We're fighting for that place. I'm looking forward to going against you, Corn. I think we have
yeah,
a
man,
chance this time.
go top, go top. I want to see you top.
Whoa, Corn. Hey, hold on.
He said go
Let's
against
not.
you, not get demolished.
I say yeah.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Like listen. Could I defeat you? Possibly. Am I going to? Absolutely not.
I no, but I would seriously, I would love to see um both of these teams because on one side we have one of the strongest top laners in the league who I absolutely love facing every game. And then on the other side, we have some players and new rosters that I actually haven't faced just yet. I have not seen um, Archangel or um, Captain Rogers or Lieutenant Rogers at all yet, and these guys are some mega performers who I'd love to face against.
In fact, I don't believe you've gone against Billingsley in the top lane
I I thought I
after
did.
he made the top lane switch. No. You played him last when he played um mid, I believe. Maybe you did. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. We'll see. I mean, the playoffs are a best of five, and I don't know if the rules are set that you have to stick in the same roles. But who knows? One of those best of five, I might have to pop up in the top lane.
You're right, Barely Copper. I have not 1v1'd you top, but I have 1v1'd you when I stole the kill from my bot laner TPing down bot lane as Swain. So, one or the other, you know?
Well, as we're getting ready into the game, don't forget that we are doing our end of season voting. So if you do want to take part in our end of season votes and help influence the polls a little bit, the links are in the chat, and feel free to give us your opinion on who were some of the best personalities in the league, both performance and just overall. We
Yeah,
are
I'm the
getting
best
loaded.
caster.
Okay, we are getting loaded into the game, so we will be back with you guys momentarily. Give us a quick second.
We're gonna roll in. Can we take a slight break? Okay, my bad.
All right, well, I guess we're just gonna roll in here, and yeah, give us one quick second.
Oh, all right, we're hitting it.
Here we go into game 2 of the 867th Hawks versus the Secret Agents. We are loading back into the game. Both teams on the same side this game. And here we go. Let's see if there's some invade action. I love me a good level 1.
I mean, a good level 1 invade goes a long way, but I don't know.
They have Rakani. What CC do they? Oh, it's a double invade here. On the opposite side.
They said invading blue jungle didn't work last time. We're going to invade red jungle.
Are they gonna steal red jungle though? Is a big question.
I wouldn't. If I was them. Oh my god. I think they are. The Rammus opted to not back, and they're staying with Ziggs. They're going for an invade. We need some vision here on the side of Secret Agents, or we're going to have a very rough time with jungle.
It looks like they've opted to not. Or
Red
is he
solo
is he
clear
going
Rammus.
to solo red clear Rammus?
Jagielski making me proud one day at a time.
Oh man, he's having to prove something.
You know, that is one thing I wish more top laners did. I wish more top laners would ward either the enemy jungle or your jungle.
Yo, me too.
Oh man, you guys haven't had top laners do that for you?
Except on Porter's team.
What team?
Fair enough.
Oh, Porter. What a crazy thing to say.
We're out of the playoffs, guys. You guys saw last night.
Yeah, but it's crazy, Porter. Porter is crazy, man.
Crazy.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Well, don't worry. If Anastasia's out, you're first call.
Yeah, let me PCA over.
Oh my goodness. Oh, because Dyer did show. Looks like Jabberwocky now knows. So he's gonna beeline into Dyer's jungle.
We have a horizontal clear going on, guys. This is heating up. And you know
just
what?
turn that perpendicular for a second, sir. It's called a vertical clear.
My bad. Vertical clear. I think
Someone is not good at the
Most games are
directional.
horizontal clear. He does play jungle.
I'm
He's
not-
looking to comp for that.
Yeah, and it's an emerald.
It looks like Jabberwocky's looking for a gank angle into the bot lane. Does elastic slingshot down here, going to get the stretching slant strikes, but not going to slam anyone together. That will just be an easy gank, getting the ghost.
A lot of action going on the map. This is kind of relaxed for a playoff game.
When did the first kill come out last game? Are we slower or faster paced right now? I think we're faster paced solely because of the vertical flare. This is gonna heat up. We got Dragon coming up. Dragon and
Oh, that was close. Downtown's getting a little caught out there, and ooh, we got a flash
getting
from
extremely
Zaya.
low, having to flash away there, and Downtown getting low as well. Huge 2v2 fight coming out from the bot lane of the Hawks.
Nope, super huge for the Hawks right now, because I believe they're gonna walk away with some plate damage there.
And really just showed off how how balanced Seraphine is. Like, her ranges are very balanced. Really.
Jabberwocky grabbing Bomby Cinder, but while he had to go back to grab that, Dire Thorn and City of Black are going to be taking the grubs here, which is going to be pretty powerful course compared to the first game and now this one. Making plays happen where they need be.
Okay, so Jabberwocky was a little late to the first objectives, but he is now taking dragon. We have tempo from both lanes, and this is an excellent dragon take in response. With a double pink ward, that's crazy.
Ooh,
City in black. Jumping in
Probably
over here, going to
spicy.
be on, narring him
Minion
towards
wave.
the tower. Not going to get much more damage. Just pulling him deeper into the lane to get a longer trade right there.
That was a really good engage there. Nora Ross coming back with a steel-plated steel. Yeah, but kaboom, jabab, boom.
Jaboom, babab. He is coming back with the Jumaboom, babab, and I think it will help in his I mean, as Malphites do when they're versus AD laners and AD damage in the Ashe. You know what?
Were you about to say a vertical clear?
I was. But you know what? I've changed my opinion, sort of leaning on the FA team here, solely because their main sources of damage are Ashe and Gnar, and we have a Malphite on the side of the free agents. This is...
Malphite is building tank.
And he's building tank. He's gonna take no damage, and you know, he has armor scalings on his W, so maybe he does a million damage this game. We'll see. And don't forget about that attack speed reduction. Oh my goodness.
That is detrimental on the Gnar. Looks like he's opting to go. It looks like a Nashor's too. Not Nashor's, I'm sorry. Wit's End. Which is not a bad pick. Especially into the Malphite and the AP heavy team. I think he's going
to get him in really low right there. Oh, Elastic Slingshot trying to get him out. But Captain Rogers canceling with the satchel charge.
And it's a flash from Jabberwocky.
Flash?
Yep, flash from Jabberwocky. Kind of curious. Another going in with the unstoppable force. Ooh!
Malphite Gaming! Malphite Gaming, the best top laner in the game! Malphite Gaming!
That was beautifully played by Lemon Ross, waiting for an opportunity to really get City in Black caught out, and excuse to go. We have a few trades happening in bot lane with Manava, but it looks like a fight's breaking out here. Oh, and Enchantress Arrow does go off. Frozen Bullet is low. Frozen Bullet does the Feather Storm, but Real Dire Thorn takes her down. Takes him down. Yep, you hate to see it. You really do hate to see it. Excellent save there, though. The kiting and the peeling there.
Really excellent lane performance from both of them. They both got 6 there way earlier than the side of the Secret Agent side, and they were able to abuse that straight on, almost instantaneous. Not only did they secure an XP advantage early, but they were able to do something with that. That's what you want to see.
As in City in Black is struggling though against this Malphite right now, who's putting a little bit of oppression down on them. On the lane. Blue team has stolen some of the Void Grub at the very end, which leaves the free agents, the secret agents, I should say, with I believe 2. By breaking out in the river, City in Black coming in with the Gnar throw, taking down Meows and Pals. Then we have Real Dire Thorn trying to get some taunts off. They're trying to lock down the Jabberwocky before he can get away. Hopefully to burn his passive. But not quite. So close. Captain Rogers looks like he's trying to get more.
For as bad as that could have been, I will take 1 death for a 6 grub denial.
Yep. But it was close. Jabberwocky almost went down, and if he had went down, deep in the lane like that, there would be nothing that Ross could do to save him. Well, and trying to put some pressure down. I don't know if pushing the lane that hard this early, because there's no movement to set up for Dragon right now.
If I'm this top laner, since we're there, if I'm this top laner, I need to cull the wave a little bit so it just doesn't crash into me and I get punished here. And then I need to look for re-engage into Gnar. Yep, he's doing the pokes properly. He can look for something if he's careful here.
Yes, but Gnar is getting the grasp procs there.
We didn't
Or
pull
not
the
grasp, I'm
wave, and
sorry.
we had to clear it, so it's going to be slow pushing towards Gnar. Unless Gnar decides to, E the wave and push it back into
Looks
S.
like there's some setting up for Dragon here.
We don't have TP on either of the top laners, as the director's camera has put us here. Lane is still slowly pushing towards Gnar. That's good.
Alright, so the secret agents have started Dragon. Some poking here and there. Try to get some free damage from the Dragon. Daradorn goes in with I had the ultimate in just a second. But we see Zach Passive getting proc here downtown. Going in with the Rakan. Real Dire Thorn trying to get the taunts off, trying to make Frozen Bullet kill himself on top of him. Succeeds. Bounce goes downtown, and Jabberwocky, downtown's about to go down, but Jabberwocky is down with Bounce and Frozen Bullet, and Manava secures the triple kill. That's 3 kills in Ash's pocket, and if Sidian can get the kill here, that's an ace. But not quite. So close. So close here. But that is 6-1 in favor of the 867 with a secured Dragon. So we have Cloud Soul on the map right now, which would be immensely wonderful for the Rammus, but also for the Rakan being able to get in just a little bit faster with that ult.
That play was a little split on the side of the secret agents, and it was being punished by 867. We're 0-2 on our bot lane and our Diana, both the champions that I said earlier that need to perform for this team comp to work. However, they're playing Diana and Xayah, and both of them are just insanely high damage at all states of the game. So I still think we can't, obviously we can't, it's only 14 minutes, we can't call it just here, but like, there's still a fighter. We have one Dragon on each side, we have a Grub Denial for 6, it's anybody's game. But I want to see a TP fight from both teams. I want to see how spicy it can get if we can mix some top laner tanks who've just been slapping each other the entire game into the mix.
Diana jumping in, dropping the Moonfall onto Captain Rogers will get him extremely low, as well as the quickness coming out there to charm him up.
And the instant counter denial from the Malphite TP. Sometimes you just have to TP to make sure the enemy team doesn't re-engage. I like it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty solid play there, right? He can afford to leave, especially with Gnar being down there too.
And it looks like the lane state is in Malphite's favor. However, I do not know why he is. Okay, I see actually.
Well, Zach is going after Rift Herald.
Yeah, we're gonna drop the Encore onto 2 right here. Downtown just trying to get out, but Jabberwocky going on to Kulin, and City in Black will flash for Kulin. right there. And maybe Mouse and Pal is going to be able to finish that off. City in Black looking for an opportunity, getting the Rage Bar up quite a bit. Captain Rogers flashing over to the wall. That will be Rift Herald going over to the Secret Agents. And Nar pulling them back out of the pit. That will be Diana coming down, and Lemon Raz will go down as well, getting chased down by the Ash Slows.
Oh, man, while they did secure Rift Herald, at what cost? Right? I mean, I don't see any Thanos there, so it's a little sad. But at what cost, right? Like, there was an opportunity there to either disengage or find a better angle, but that fight goes to the side of the 867, even though they lost the objective there. But there's still so much game left, and the Secret Agents do have Rift Herald. If they could put that down somewhere strategic to stall out the game while they get their items, get their gold and their levels, they could potentially turn this around.
I mean, we still have at minimum 15 minutes until 867 gets, 4 drags. So we still got a ton of game time left.
No, there's a ton of game time, but right now
Yeah.
the lead is clearly in favor of the 867 by gold and winning these team fights. But Malphite has yet to come online. Same with Zek, so there is still potential there for these fights to turn in favor of the free agent.
Crystal Arrow coming out, making connection onto Frozen Bull, and gonna have to drop the cleanse because of that.
Yes, indeed. But was able to get the encore out from Cullion. Soaring slam from Real Dire Thorn. Do we have another fight here?
Yeah, going to root him up with the feathers now. Jabberwocky looking for an opportunity to re-engage, but Dire Thorn will flash out of there. Dragon is up. Elastic Slingshot over the wall. Unstoppable Force is available.
Boom! Rift Herald's crashing mid. Boom. Oh! I don't think...
Will be the mid-tower. Oh, Unstoppable Force on to 2, going on a Manava. Manava flashing out of the Moonfall, but will get caught by the damage. Going down to Meows and Pals right there, and that will be Dire Thorn going down as well. Getting some damage onto the tower, but Secret Agents look like they're going to pull back onto the Dragon. City in Black looking for an opportunity.
Ooh, I don't know if that was good for Diana here.
Dragon,
there is no encore. We're going to Elastic Slingshot into here, get the knock up from downtown. Looking for an opportunity to just chase him down, and that will be City in Black's demise.
They want to get as much gold as they can for the play. And then, you know what? I'm going to respect it here because they get the dragon regardless, and they get another extra free kill out of it. Punishing
However, I think we were just as distracted as the free agents, and that's I just realized why the amounts of Pals went back. Captain Rogers opened up bot lane. That is a corridor straight to their inhibitor.
They're going for counter engage.
What a beautiful enchanted crystal! And popped off into Jabberwocky. He's going to let's see. But an extra opportunity. That's right there, right? And then now, even though they did win the dragon there, they have to play a little bit more defensively now that the top lane is open. This is going crazy.
Yeah, if this guy is facing this guy, he's not getting TF or Ziggs. That's crazy. That's crazy. Might have to theory craft some Ziggs top for that with that push he's able to make with it. Scribs anyway?
Scrims? No scrims tonight. Oh, audio is bugging. Audio is bugging from Braxy, so. Yeah. we'll let it fix itself. If you guys can hear me, it's probably because of all them internet gremlins out there. You know,
We're good.
gremlin. Yeah. You don't know what the gremlins? Oh, that's right. You're not Air Force. Totally. Right. It's the gremlins. It's always the
It's
gremlins.
always the gremlins. You're an internet gremlin.
No, rest the city and switching down to the bot lane. Not you, Braxy. I was talking to Prod. It's okay. I know, Braxy. I know you know what the gremlins are. Anyway, it looks like they were trying to death push there, but
No vision. Where can they be?
Oh my
Oh.
god, me Mauserpal's jumping him blind right there. Very interesting with the blast
what a bold
cone.
move. That's a stance. What a bold stance to take.
Ziggs
Alright, so it looks
wants
like
that
there's a fight
T2
for Baron.
again, but we need to pick him. Right?
I don't know if either team
No!
should be going for Baron. Oh no!
Flashing over the
Stadium
wall,
flag.
dropping the moonfall onto Captain Rogers, going to get him extremely
Captain
low
Rogers.
and will take him down.
Dang, Captain Rogers trying to be cheeky again.
They're gonna go for Baron instantly. I don't know because a lot of these
I
fights,
wouldn't
Ziggs
line
is
up.
not a
Oh,
part
that is
of
such a
them.
perfect encore right there. I would. Oh, that just makes me just.
What?
Ooh, maybe.
The encore?
There's the
The encore
encore.
will connect onto two. They're going to root them up.
What?
That enchanted crystal arrow.
Oh, that's some serious damage being done here.
And the unstoppable force coming in. They're going to get people extremely low. Manava going down first, and Dire Thorn going to be the next one to follow. Kulin getting chased down after the ignite takes him. And yeah, that will be Flash knockup coming out from downtown as Malphite with Comet finishes it off.
Saya goes down
Suck
here.
it.
1 for 5.
But can Ziggs get in there with the Zig bomb? Oh, Ziggs gets in there
Ziggs
with the
can get in
bomb.
here.
That fight went
Oh, this
so
is
bad,
not
but
good.
Ziggs can definitely hold this off if he doesn't
That
get
is not
knocked
good.
up.
Ah,
Right here,
keep
the free
keep the
agents.
Baron procced. Keep the.
Hey,
Okay.
the Baron's healing up. Oh my gosh.
The
Goodness,
anti-Baron.
Ziggs saves the end. The Baron fight.
Ziggs wants more. More for Ziggs.
Can he get more? Oh my gosh, downtown is in a dangerous position right now. That's how no, no,
Are you
that's not
sure?
a big play.
Oh my gosh. Terrorist Bomber Ziggs coming out when?
No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. You would think after the first or even second,
Hit him.
you know what? Captain
Yeah.
Rogers kind of deserves
Hey,
that.
he has a
just a little
shutdown.
bit.
That's
Holy
crazy.
However,
That's crazy.
Diana
here's the
just
shutdown for
burned
that,
Moon Moonfall, which has Diana has nothing to stop this dragon on the other side of the map.
Captain
Rogers
Rogers does so
is
much
just being
damage.
a
I think he
distraction.
needs to just not split push like he did, like he's playing TF. Enchanted Crystal Arrow
but, like,
connects
even-
on to
We need a
Mouse
TP from Alpite here.
We do have teleport available from Captain Rogers if this can get dragged out for another 10 seconds, but it's going down pretty quickly. Lemon Raz over here with the Unstoppable Force available. Gnar coming in, not able to get any stuns, and the Encore going just onto me, Mouse and Pals, as Manava gets chased down by a giant mountain.
Rock solid.
Dire Thorn just trying to get out there, but the quickness charming everyone up. They will get
Ziggs
the
is
jungler
behind.
as well, and that is now Ziggs over here looking for an opportunity. Mega Inferno Bomb coming out, going to get the comment on Rakan, finishing him off. Now just trying to get some more kills to delete these Baron buffs. Elastic Slingshot gets canceled by the Satchel Charge. Holy cow, this guy is unstoppable.
Yeah, my mid laner DM'd me and said he wanted to see this guy's Ziggs, and we should let it through. But nope, I am banning that. Sorry. If he faces me.
That is nutty. That is nutty.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see the TF now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Ziggs is a terror.
A terror to the rift.
You know what, Braxy? I have the same question. Why are so many people picking Diana? Like,
They're trying to impress you, Braxy. They're trying to impress you, Diana bot.
They saw your performance on it one time, and they were like, "Oh, this champion must be good or something."
And then they gave her the JT.
so in our pre-match meetings when we talk about bans, right? Whenever Diana comes up, I will immediately ban Diana. Not because I don't want Braxy to play Diana. It's because I don't want anyone to play Diana. Even when Diana's behind, she's still a problem. Moonfall is just so heavy.
I mean, we saw it here. Diana was behind this game, and now she has a 700 gold shutdown because she got
Ziggs twice.
6 kills and 1 death. That's crazy. Shutdowns.
Yeah, 2 of them were shutdowns on Ziggs. And this is what I was talking about earlier, right? There's still time for the secret agents to kind of, pick up because now they have their champions online.
I don't know. Malphite is becoming more solid. We see a
Yeah.
frozen heart
He
and
is rock solid.
a frozen gauntlet. The solid items. The rock solid items. Oh, instant cleanse.
Encore coming out, will connect onto 2. Frozen Bullet going to have to run away with the rest of his team right there beside him. Enchanted Crystal Arrow no longer available.
Yes, but with Rakan down, there goes the one of their means to engage. Malphite's gonna have to hopefully catch out that back line. Oh, but Jabberwocky, ooh, close, very close.
One of the 3 ways to engage on the side of the 8-6 or at secret agents. This game is
8-6
heated.
agents?
867 agents, actually, my bad. This game is heated. We have like a almost equal gold gain, and we have double dragons on both sides. The only thing we have different is more turrets on the side of the 867th, and more grubs.
We do like the gribby grub. Grubby grib.
You know, I'll take some time to discuss that. I actually hate grubs. I think grubs are not as valuable as people think they are. I think they become negligible if you have prio for it, and if you're gonna get the turret anyways.
I feel like
Ooh, Jax engage. Flash coming out from. Did I say Jax? I mean Zach. All right, Rockman, beat him up. As the director came around.
If you combine Jab with Zac, you get Jack, and then when you make it possessive, it's Jack's engaged. So I got you.
You said, yeah, true. Vision being cleared. Gnar is here.
dang Braxy here with you with the grubs. Hate you, bro.
We're now low.
Gnar going.
We are now have
away.
Mega Gnar, and we are solo.
no.
Gnar into the wall, getting that big stun. Going to have to flash out of the elastic slingshot as the Let's Bounce going to knock people aside. Moonfall going on to City in Black, but not going to be enough. And that will be a shutdown going over to City in Black. Now the rest of the team just running for the hills. Real Direthorn chasing them down, has another Powerball available. Going on to Downtown, but going to get Jabberwocky as a consolation. Downtown going down as well anyway.
Rock solid!
On a Nava. Meanwhile, in the back line, a big rock came out of nowhere. City in Black's going to get close to his next Mega Gnar form. Will he look for it? Frozen Bullets.
Frozen Bullets in a very dangerous situation here.
Cooling getting rooted up over there, but will go down to City in Black. And now Lemon Raz is going to get Nard into the wall as well. The Black Cleaver shredding him, getting an exceedingly long Leporado. That will be the kill. Captain Rogers in the mid lane getting canceled by the Satchel Charge. Name a better duo.
Name a better. I love it. I love it. It's so nutty. Oh my
Solo
goodness.
dragon take from Gnar. Excellent fight from -1 player. One pick onto Diana becomes 4 and 2 inhibitors. Big plays.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
With their powers combined, they make the greatest hero of all time.
4 item Ziggs. Woo! 4 item Ziggs is crazy. My
Honestly,
goodness.
any item Ziggs is crazy.
Ziggs is large and in charge right now. And he wants to fight.
He's a Yordle, he's still small.
Wow, he's large.
He's just fat.
Maybe a little average sized.
I love the cannon size of some of these guys.
Like Cho'Gath or Malphite. It's crazy. Can't, like, they're huge in lore.
Malphite's supposed to be like literal Everest walking around.
Malphite is a portion of well, yeah, when he walks around, he is a portion of like.
They don't know. They don't know.
They-
Oh my god, getting canceled! Now look at the Baron! It just got snuck!
No.
Sneaky. That would have been an insane go over the edge of the wall, steal it mid slingshot, and then get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just did it to check the pit, so he was gonna try to do it again.
God, there's so much happening on the map right now.
Both side lanes being pushed out, but the 867th, like I said, don't want to just win. They want to demoralize for all objectives
This is
on
a
the map.
rematch.
Gotta
I
get
told
all
you,
the
we were talking
structures.
about this game.
Every single structure.
Oh, elastic swing shot.
Ziggs was ready. He's like, how did they know? No one's gonna know.
I'm over. Do it. Do it.
Okay, alright. So, thoughts on the game as it is in this moment.
I think we need a perfect play from Diana and Zaya in which all of them hit their abilities on the entire enemy team. I think if we can get Malphite and Zac to set up a 5-man ability hit on Zaya,
Did you see that
Diana,
bomb?
it's winnable.
Did you see that
However,
bomb?
These guys have Baron, and if I was them, I would be either trying the death push. I would be trying the death push any lane here, preferably bot.
They're one hardcore away from losing this game. But, like you said, if they can get those stacked abilities, They might
Like
be
the
able
secret
to.
agents are playing a team fight comp. They need the team fight. Oh my god, damage. Woo!
Yeah, but that Baron is just whittling
Bomb
away
ca-
at
yep,
the,
there's the turret.
and now their base is just.
We're opening it up. We're whittling them
Open.
down, demoralizing them. I'm here for it.
Satchel charge is a
Take
hell
it.
of an ability.
Yeah, I want to see the damage to
And
damage
so
to
the free
objectives.
agents, the free agents were the ones who knocked the 867 out of the playoffs, the primary playoffs.
Down to the
Right,
lower
so-
bracket.
Yeah, to the lower bracket. So this is definitely a revenge match for sure.
The 867's demon arc, and they are here for it.
And as I was saying, Dire Thorn was like, "I want redemption," and I was like, "You got it."
Oh, ult play. Ah!
Oh my god, flashing away from the moonfall, not going to be able to get anything, but Manaba will get taken down. Now Kulin and City and Black in the middle of the ledge
no.
down. Going to have a lot of damage, but Captain Rogers looking to try to finish the game. Getting extremely low below half health. Huge damage, and that will be the mid inhib.
That is so disgusting. Oh my gosh. But the damage that Captain Rogers put down. They're gonna have to turtle real quick.
The gold lead is 3K up. It's like, if we play this it's still anybody's game if we play a fight perfectly. We just have to keep attention to these objectives.
Lemonroth is doing really well by going behind, but this will be solo, it looks like, for the Hawks, unless Jabberwocky can get in with the steal. Oh my god!
No way he's allowed to just do that.
He's him! Oh my god, the permanent CC into...
walking into Manava.
Run!
Here comes the
No,
arrow.
go back over! Or not. Oh. Okay.
Time! Oh my god, the healing.
It's disgusting.
TP
Oh my
play from
gosh.
Malphite incoming!
Okay, I didn't realize he died right there. I thought he flashed into the bush too. I was like, dang, he's pulling out all the stops. Very, very well played steal. Very well played stall. And
Look at
now,
Ziggs.
look
He
at Captain
wa-
Rogers. He's just looking for the backdoor angle. He
Going
wants
for
to be
what
the
he wants
hero.
it. Could have picked Trundle mid.
God, that frontal backdoor was absolute disgusting
Oh, here comes
earlier.
Ziggs. Ziggs in the base. We're having to fight the bot lane. Move on to 3 will immediately kill Manava. Cooling getting extremely low. Captain Rogers getting forced out of the base by the bot lane of the Secret Agents. Mazapal's going to be able to finish off Cooling right there. And now it's just a 2v2. Gnar into the wall. Getting Lemonraz low, but Mazapal is even lower. Trying to finish him off, but the shields just keep coming. That will be a sharp round. City in Black coming in huge. Real Direthorn coming in. Trying to just keep Lemonraz. Oh, but the shield comes out from downtown, keeping him alive. Let's bounce coming out. There will be 2 kills going down. Lemonraz will not.
Oh my gosh, the thickness.
Wait, whilst Zaya is defending the top lane from the siege from Ziggs, it's crazy. Ziggs is threatening the end. They know, they're respecting it too.
This is really good. This is really good recovery for the free agents, right? They see the opportunity. This is what I said. They have to turn, right? So, but looking back at this fight, right, in the favor of the Hawks up until Malphite walks away. This could have been walk away, reset, don't greed for the kill. Zach is up, right? But they're like, maybe we can get this. Nope, not in this world. Rakan comes in, he's like, absolutely not. Lemon Ross is like, I'll come back for the BM. I'll come back for the BM.
We've now taken this gold, this 3K to a 2.5K. We are inching back into equivalency from Secret Agents. We just need to keep these waves shoved. We need to check the timers on the inhibs, and we need to get Vision Prio. As Jabberwocky is doing every what 5, 6, 7 seconds.
Checking the pit. No wards from downtown right here, so it's his only option.
Starting it. Okay.
Yeah,
Going for a start here.
I would not start that.
He steal these.
Baron. Captain Rogers, will he help with the Baron? Will he go for the back door? Who knows? But Jabberwocky's in the middle of the pit. Let's not focus on the Baron. Let's focus down the blob. The Jabberwocky just healing up so much. The big Feral Bob comes out. Oh my gosh! Manava just has so much misspeed dodges the unstoppable forwards, not able to do anything more. Now Mazapal's getting exceedingly low. He will go down. That's a huge dodge from Manava, and that will be the team fight victory for the Hawks. There's only 2 left, and they're getting chased down as well.
Oh my gosh.
The giant rock does so much damage. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Oh, there he goes. Cool, there's only 1 left here.
TP!
Oh my gosh. What's going on?
Wait, the inhibitor! The TP play! Does he get denied?
Stop, he's gonna get canceled! Yes, there he goes! Coolin coming in seconds. 15 on Zach. Jax.
No!
City in Black looking for an angle to end, but the
my
Nexus is full
God.
HP. Will he be able to do anything?
I don't think
Cooley
he'll
just
be able
keeping
to.
him in the game, not letting him back. Another unstoppable force
Wait,
coming out.
end here, right? Surely. Wait, Nora. Oh, he's going.
No, they don't end the game. Real Dire Thor does get the takedown up to the rock. Oh my gosh, that was.
We surely end there with a Zac and a Gnar. They're going for
Oh,
demoralizing.
no.
They want the Elder play. That's
Not
it.
the
That's Elder.
freeze. Not
What
the freeze.
Alright, we're gonna give this game another 8 minutes, guys.
Oh my goodness. Not the freeze. Even Riot's code's like, I can't handle this.
Riot was like, I'm done with this.
That's for me too.
That will be Soul for 867th. Now they can permanently roam. Wait, oh, is the stream frozen? Oh.
Yeah, we're frozen it.
Let's just do let's podcast the rest of this game, eh?
Welcome to Fort Meade After Dark.
Not for me after dark.
All right. There's something coming for you in the chat momentarily, Tallow.
All right. All right. Are we able to get back in? Do we know?
Should be.
I will ask. Yeah, I will ask.
Welcome to Fort Meade After Dark, everybody.
Then after dark.
Today we're discussing Yordles and why everybody.
Stand by.
The replay is actually bugged for me too. Yeah, like it froze for me.
Oh no. Spec server might have crashed during that fight.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a tease, right?
File in production.
Okay, let me see if I can. On the anticipation for the file.
It's
I
the
need to
final
know.
countdown, and we can't, do. It's getting nail biting for
We get back
everybody.
into the game.
It's getting nail
Everyone-
biting.
We get back
No
into the game.
turrets.
Everyone has like a 90-second timer. There are no turrets left on either side of the map.
It's
And it's
just
just
Malphite
Sacred
up.
Minions duking it out in the middle.
Oh, that too, yeah. Just Malphite trying to hit the rest of the base or secure Baron. It's just
It's
him
just
up.
ducking me out.
Everybody's on 90-second timers. It's nail biting for the secret agents. They have 2 inhibitors down. They have no turrets up. They have
Oh my
lost the
gosh.
soul. And oof.
Nobody can download the replay file apparently.
Oh no. No. Riot spaghetti code. Why? Oh. Oh, that is so sad. All right. Hold on. Let's take a short break, just a small one, so we can tweet things. Take a short break, and we'll be right back, guys. Dire, don't. Yep. All right. Oh, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Riot's spaghetti code has once again struck us. Unfortunately, since one of his flail had to step away. But we know who's won, and we understand the last part of the game. We wanted it. We wanted it. You want it. The teams wanted it to show. But the end result is the 867 Hawks did win that fight. So that puts the 867 back into
We'll move on into the finals for the lower bracket.
Put it
Now-
into the finals for the lower bracket against the 32nd, which would be tomorrow, actually. But we have the jungler, the real Diathorn, also aka Staff Sergeant Jagelski. Can you kind of explain how the ending was? We kind of lost stream around where you had just killed. Yeah, 41 minutes. You had just killed Malphite at the end. What happened after that?
Yeah, so what we had going on is we were attempting the Baron. The peel wasn't going quite the way we wanted it to go. A couple of us died. I lived, and I believe Ziggs broke off to start to hit their base a little bit more. Our entire goal was to just slow them down. So I kept the Malphite and the Zac in place for a little bit, and then I died, and then everybody else re-rallied to push it down mid. And by the time I caught back up to them, Nexus was like 3 hits from being down, and then the game ended.
All right.
So?
You know what? Fantastic play, guys. I was telling them in the casting booth, right, when I popped in, that this was a revenge match for you.
Yes. The last time we played, I believe I played J4 on the first game, which we won, and then we lost the following 2 games, and I forgot. That was when I played Warwick. And that one, it was great early on, and then I decided to go split build, and that ended up being a downfall. It's either full damage or full tank. There's really no in between at the moment. So yeah, this was a rematch, and it was a lot of fun to play both of them. Similar to the last one, the last game of the night, I believe, was just long and hard fought. Because Washington, I believe that the last game that we played with them ended up being like a 52-minute game.
It was a hard fought game. It was a very hard fought game, and it definitely showed this game that you guys were like, all right, we lost last time, let's get back in. Now I have a question. What were comms like as you guys are fighting over these objectives? We were even so distracted we didn't notice. What were comms like when you guys are fighting over things? And meanwhile, bot lane Ziggs is like, man, look at this whole base I found.
Yeah, was this an active thought from your team, or was he just kind of like exploring on his own?
So what had happened was he goes, "Oh, look, a base." And we go, "Oh, you're over there." And he goes, "Can you stall them?" And we go, "We think." And that was kind of how that went. Every time he would push up into top or bottom or wherever he was, if we could take the engage, we would. Or we would just try to keep him there. We would stall the Baron. We were trying to bait out Barons and bait out Dragons, just to buy time. A lot of this game was buy time for those slow pushes. Try to let him stay where he is as long as possible.
What was the thought behind split pushing to end versus fighting as 5? Did you guys actively feel weak as a 5-man unit, or was it just like, let's just do this, was there communication on how you guys should play, or was it kind of just like, hey, like low-hanging fruit type things? Oh, they haven't answered me yet, let's split.
Splitting was definitely part of what we wanted to do. We realized that our team fights were not playing out the way we wanted them to, but picking people off with the Gnar, throwing people into a wall, paired with me getting in there and just holding them there, that seemed to be a better play style, and essentially getting them on their cooldowns and offsetting when they spawn together, because team fights just weren't really working in our favor.
And when was that? When do you know which fight that was actively decided? When you were like, let's just split them off, 'Cause I'd like to argue you guys were, as a 4-man team, we're putting in insane amount of pressure and winning the fights just as a 4 versus 5?
I don't know what fight specifically. I think it was when we tried to push. Maybe it was when we tried to push for Baron. And then we just got annihilated immediately. So I want to say probably around like the 25, 28-minute mark is when we realized we can't do that as all in as we would like to anymore.
Understood. Excellent performance from you on both Rammus games. What was your thought behind the pick? This was a second pick cycle Rammus pick this time. What was your thought process behind the pick, and why did you want to pick him?
I'm comfortable with Rammus, and I wanted to play something beefy, tanky, and quick enough to be where he needs to be. Because my other two alternatives were J4 or Viego. And the J4 on my previous games was really good for lockdown, but he didn't put out any damage. So Rammus was why I elected to do that, is so I could do some heal cut, keep people where they need to be, and just overall mobility.
Yeah, you were very fast.
And
you were very fast.
And you just wanted to, sit in the middle of the team, take no damage, and deal it back like a true armadillo.
Yep, and I had to play the fruit skin. That was like probably 50% of my decision making is, hey guys, I bought a new skin.
It was a
I
good
saw
skin.
it from both
It's such
sides.
a good
Yeah,
skin.
like Zach had Zesty Zach or whatever.
Yeah, the April Fool's one.
Yep, Zesty
Very
pick, if I
zesty.
do say so.
Now, I have one last question. Question. So, you picked Rammus. The remaining team, the majority of that team was AP, right? Was there a part of you that was like, ooh, maybe something else could have worked here? Or you were like, no, Rammus all the way?
Okay.
That was was exactly what happened.
Okay.
I just swapped it for MR. I built my thorn mail for my little bit of armor, and then I just went Hollow Radiance and took it from there.
Did you go Sork boots for the bonus damage?
No, I went with Merc Treads. I went with Merc Treads because I knew that Zach was going to keep bouncing on me and pulling me, and just the CC was going to be happening. A lot of my play style. Yeah, a lot of my play style is I talk with the team on, hey, what item would be best to help you guys survive the most.
That's good. That's good. Good comms. Good comms there. Well, that's all from me. What about you, Corn Miller?
Oh, I had one. Okay. I'll do. I have a filler question while I cook the second one.
And while he's
you
cooking,
will be going up against the 32nd.
Yes.
What is your thoughts going into the game?
I'm excited for it. So looking at how this plays off, I think that getting to the third place already, I believe, right? This does put us in third place, I think.
Yeah, this gives us a guaranteed third position, which is fantastic. Hawk, yeah, man.
Hawk, yeah.
We're really excited that our teamwork has evolved from the beginning games and gotten us to here. And going into the 32nd, I don't recall a lot of my games in the past from them. But I'm excited for us to have that brief strategy meeting tomorrow to talk about how we're going to go about it, and what we want to do as a team to just go at it and see if we can go further and beyond.
Please tell me you guys are meeting in person. Maybe near grass to meet up in. Oh, okay.
No, nowhere near grass for this meetup. And in fact, I will actually not be available for the matches tomorrow.
Understood. And then I have another question.
All right.
But then I have the question that I cooked up. When you entered these games, how was the spirits of your team? What did you guys feel? Did you guys come in there knowing you were gonna win, or was just like, did you have, what was the vibe? Did you vibe you were gonna win? What was it coming into these games?
Coming into it, it was let's have fun and see where it goes. We practiced when we could. We had a lot of flexibility with getting our subs in and rotating players around. Washington did a really good job of making sure everybody gets some form of game time to get in and do these games. So the energy was honestly really fun the entire way through. I think we maybe had one game where we really lost hard, but then I believe the following day we hopped into Flex and we practiced a little bit, knowing that if we're going against these higher elo teams, we need to step up just a little bit more.
Understood.
Mhm.
Excellent performance on Ramus and excellent performance as a team. That'll be all for me.
All right. Well,
job.
with that, let's get one last hockey. Yeah. Well, not one last, but one hockey from you, Sergeant Jag, as you
All right.
celebrate. Let's do it, man.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the stream tonight. I had a blast watching it, and joining you guys on the second half. What a fantastic time! But because the A67s won today, you get to see their beautiful shining team tomorrow. As I go against the 32nd, same start time, same fun crew playing. But I won't spoil who will be here tomorrow or anything.
It'll
like
be
that,
tomorrow.
right?
You guys are back to back
Oh
gaming.
yeah, it's back to back gaming. This is it. This is the playoffs.
I'm here for it. Woo! Hawk yeah!
But for everyone here, we are after tomorrow's game, and we'll address this then. But after tomorrow's game, we will be taking the finals will be next week, right? So there will be no weekend playoffs. So if you were thinking that was going to happen, just reiterating, so you could re-put on your plans and everything like that for this weekend. But next week, that's when the playoffs are going to be. With that being said, I'm Snapshot Washington, also known as Logan Silvers. And I will see you next time.
Bye, everybody. Bye bye.